Hey guys, it's Hale916 here. So, I didn't think that I would be doing this as often as I am, but I've been enjoying making these videos to try to get my thoughts out there. Now, this won't be about Onslaught or Dares like my other videos, but rather Destiny as a whole and the issues I have with the game. I also don't really want to bring up the controversy surrounding Bungie, as that's not really the point of the video, um, but that's just something I wanted to make known. So far, as of recording, this is probably the best state Destiny has been in since the launch of Final Shape. The weapons are fun to chase, the Nether is an extremely engaging activity, and I'd say that for the first time in months, I'm honestly having fun. This doesn't mean Destiny is at a good point in its history, though, which leads me to talk about my first issue with Destiny currently, the bugs. Now, Destiny 2 was released on September 6, 2017. The game turns 8 years old this year, and that means it's bound to get buggy. And that's understandable. The issue is how many bugs the game has and how long it takes for Bungie to fix them. Nearly every single time I log onto the game, I experience some sort of bug that's affecting the game in some way. For example, Sunder Doctrine, the dungeon that just came out, as of currently making this video, has a bug preventing people from doing precision damage to the second boss of the dungeon. For any non-Destiny players, it essentially means that you can't hit the boss with headshots. This is unprecedented, especially with a boss like this one that people are clearly meant to use precision weapons on. By the way, not only has this been a problem for almost a month, Bungie re-released Contest Mode, once again for non-Destiny players, a much harder version of the dungeon, with the bug still in effect. Compare this bug to one a few weeks ago where someone could purchase a cosmetic trail that followed your character from the store, obtain an infinite number of the item from their collections, and then return the trail and get their money back. This trail, which does absolutely nothing, and is honestly pretty stupid in my opinion, was removed from the shop less than an hour after this bug was found. It was then patched a few hours later. I mean, I get that Bungie needs their money from Destiny, being that Destiny is free to play, and I'm all for them patching the glitch. But why is that patched immediately while other parts of the game suffer? Another glitch I just recently found is that sometimes Devour just won't activate on Prismatic Warlock. Now, other times, it doesn't benefit from the Feed the Void aspect, meaning that it doesn't heal me to full health. If this just seems like a particular instance, look no further than the Dawning last season, where one of the ingredients for the cookies had a placeholder icon the entire time. This event happens once every year, and the dark frosting has been in the game since 2018 with the launch of Forsaken and the Scorn. You can find a major bug at nearly any week from these past few years. Now, I want to compare this to Fortnite, which is another game that turns 8 years old this year. Now, Fortnite is actually over 8 years old, but Battle Royale, which is the main mode Fortnite is known for, came out exactly 20 days after Destiny 2. Well, sure, some bugs occur. At the end of last season, there was a bug where weapons that were supposed to bring you into first person, such as the railgun, were keeping you in first person, and you couldn't actually see the target you were shooting at. But well, sure, some of these bugs occur. None of them are anywhere near as impactful or as common as the ones in Destiny. I get that some things are rooted deeper than others, and fixes can't just be easily implemented by the devs, and as the devs need to figure out how to fix it first. But why is it that some things are fixed instantly, and other things are just sitting half-baked for months at a time? It gets annoying when things that have worked fine for years suddenly break and are then thrown on the back burner, and then don't get fixed for months, or when things are released to the public in a broken state. The second thing that I'd like to talk about is the lack of care being put into the game. Okay, maybe that's a bit harsh, but let me put it this way. The past few major things that have come out have all been nostalgia based. Final Shape was almost entirely nostalgia bait for Destiny 1. Echoes, it introduced a new villain, yet the season pass weapon that everyone was super excited for was Red Death, a weapon that came from D1 and probably should have stayed in Destiny 1, as we already have Crimson that does pretty much the same thing. The entire ending of the season has also been criticized immensely, so I don't think I really need to talk about it. Revenant's major D1 characteristic was Icebreaker, a weapon that was part of the Destiny 10-year anniversary. Yet, it was also the dungeon exotic, which means that it wasn't actually free to play like the rest of the 10-year anniversary. Alongside that, with the Guardian rank triumph asking for kills with Icebreaker, it leads me to believe that Icebreaker was originally supposed to be the Season Pass exotic, then got changed to the Dungeon exotic at the last minute. Other than that, the finale felt like a we'll use the power of friendship type move to solve all the problems. And it gave us a send-off to a character that could have been super impressive and important to the story, that could have been on Savathûn levels of building. He could have played out in the shadows, but now with the finale of Revenant, all that is gone because he's gone. This season's main appeal has been the Dreadnought, which once again is related to Destiny 1. And according to leaks, No Land Beyond is returning for Apollo as the pre-order exotic. It feels like sentiment was so low that Bungie is going through all the break-in-case of emergency classes. Heck, according to the Act 2 stream that aired yesterday, they're bringing back Pantheon, but for dungeons. I mean, okay, that one I don't really want to group with the others, but I can't deny that it feels like another case of Bungie adding something because I know that it'll make the players happy for a little bit, rather than actually put a ton of care into the game. I want to say that Destiny has a future, but I don't know if I'd believe it. Many of my friends are quitting, and many more, such as the incredible Meesum777, have quit Destiny because the game is dying. I want the best for the game, and I know that many of the employees care, but it hurts watching as Bungie seems to put all their eggs into Marathon doing well and caring less and less about Destiny. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching and listening, and I hope you have an amazing day.